Okay, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to this exciting video, this insightful video where I want to break down, a trade I anticipated and executed, all right, on GBPUSD for you to actually learn and use the knowledge to, improve your trading decisions and your trading executions, all right? And like I've told you times without number, trading is not complex. It's only traders that make trading complex, all right? Trading, the complexity of trading lies in the little simple things, all right? So for you to be able to crack down the complexity of trading, you must understand those little things, as small as structure, as small as understanding liquidity, as small as understanding, how price move, when price is trending in a particular direction, or when price is ranging. As small as those knowledge that you put together, all right, it makes you be able to follow a storyline or the storyline of what a particular currency pair is printing on the chart, and you thereby use that to make your decision to ensure that you make the right decision. So without wasting much time, let me dive into this breakdown. So from what you can see on the screen right now, we have the chart of GBPUSD, the daily chart of GBPUSD. I have said it times that number in my previous videos that it is always very important that you look at the market with a bird's eye view, right? The bird's eye view, I mean, doing your top-down analysis, starting from the higher time frame, so that you will know the exact location of price and you know exactly where you are going. Gone are those days when people will tell you if price is trending in the upward direction, only take buys, or if price is trending in downward direction, only take sells. But for a true trader that knows how to analyze the charts, it shouldn't be like that. Price moves from zone to zone, all right? Price moves from zone to zone. So irrespective of whether price is trending in the upward direction, price still, moves in impulse correction, and that movement is from zone to zone, zone to zone. So once you understand price movement from zone to zone with respect to structure and liquidity, even if price is in an upward trend, you can still sell along the line. And if price is in a downward trend, you can still buy. So there is no such, law that you must only buy if price is trending upward, or you must only sell if price is trending downward. And this trade is just a perfect example, of that. So let me just break down exactly what I saw that made me, execute a particular buy trade. All right. And I bagged over 117 pips from the buy. So let's see what happened there. So from the charts that we are looking on the screen right now, it might appear to be something that is, that might appear to be something that is complex. Every chart might look complex, but once you start putting annotation on the chart, right, it starts becoming clearer and clearer. Okay. So the first thing I spotted here, I tried to check this immediate range. I could see a high that price just induced now very well. And where did this high start from? This high, the high right there produced a certain low. So, and everything that I've been trading inside is between this trading range from here to this area here, of which some people might be thinking that when price was approaching here, price was probably heading to this supply to probably react from there and start selling, okay? Because maybe this high produced this low. But nonetheless, this is just an AOI. And when price gets there, you have to allow price gives you footprints if it actually wants to sell. But from what I have on the screen, I highlighted these two positions. Quite all right, okay? So inside this structure, inside this range, this low, this high that produced this low, we had another kind of structure built up, okay? But I just want to focus on the immediate structure that went to clear this high. Now, immediately price, look at this high here. I can term this high as external liquidity, okay? Or as liquidity. Let me see external liquidity. Let's see external liquidity. So I can term this high external liquidity, all right? This is external, liquidity on the bigger time frame. External liquidity on the bigger time frame, all right? So price just induced the liquidity, which is actually very okay. And immediately price induces liquidity. Naturally, what I'm expecting or what I would expect price to do is for price to actually retrace. But how do I know where price might probably retrace to? Of course, I'll have to check, the trend, inside this bigger trend. So looking at the immediate trend that actually went to clear this high, what can I see? Okay, look at this immediate trend. Price started from here. We had a low, we had a high, right? We had a low, higher highs, higher lows, high, low, right? High, low. So what happened? Price took out this external liquidity, and of course, even took out this last high right here, which is like a break of structure to the upside. So the immediate trend that went to take out this high is actually bullish. Okay, you can see clearly that the immediate trend is quite bullish. The immediate trend is quite bullish. All right. So I'm looking at the immediate trend and having an idea that price just induced a certain liquidity. Of course, we need to retrace into the trading range of the move that went to clear the liquidity. So let me start streamlining my charts down to more visible areas, right, to see exactly what price is doing. Okay, so look at this immediate trend. We had higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Price moved, impulse, corrected to a certain level, certain demand, picked another impulse, right? Gave another retracement, what happened, another impulse, another retracement, another impulse. So immediately I started seeing, bullish candle printing. I already know that the retracement has started. So we're probably going to retrace deeper into maybe discounted levels. I wouldn't know, depending on the information that price gives us. But speculatively, if I am to, check where price might eventually get to, I might say, oh, I'll be looking for somewhere, at discounted area, all right? At the discount of this move here. So a discounted area right here. Okay, so anywhere inside that area, I might, want to, look out for the next buys, or price is already at premium in this trading range. You can see price above the 50% level. So I might still be interested in selling, selling right till, might get to this maybe demand right here. And price could not give us confirmation for another bullish move, or price could do that just even before the demand, gives us footprints or prints footprints of continuation of buy, continuation I will sell. And if not, price will just keep coming down. So I'm interested in actually selling here. But at the same time, this is actually very bullish. I might also want to see what price wants to, give to me. Because price is actually fractal, right? And you can find opportunities even on the lower time frame. So I've seen this on the daily. So in my head now, I'm actually bearish on GBPUSD. In my head, I'm bearish on GBPUSD. And if GBPUSD is actually going to sell, it won't just drop down to these areas, right? Price will still have to move in impulse, correction. Let me draw it. Price will still have to move in, price will still have to move in, let's say, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. So who says you cannot catch this impulse to know the zone that price is pricing from, and know the next zone to exit, so that price can continue going down, and so on and so forth? You could catch retracement buys. This is daily, for God's sake. And you can catch continuation sales, all right? So it doesn't matter. Once you understand price movement and what you are looking for, you can trade anything in any trend, but you know when to go out of it and you know when to remain there, right? So let's go to a more lower time frame. I think let's go to my 1 hour, okay? Which is a very good area of interest to look at if you actually want to, trade a very good intraday setup. So we can see this is the area that price grabbed, the external liquidity that price took, all right? And let me just see what price did around this area to know if I am to continue the sell or still, look for buys, all right? So look at the footprints. Like I said, this is going to be meaningless except you start annotating charts, all right? Now, before price broke this external liquidity, I think I have to bring this external liquidity closer. I think I have to bring this external liquidity closer. All right, pardon me for that. So you have seen the bigger picture. So let me bring this closer. All right. Let me delete this guy. This discount that I annotated. Okay. So let's get back in. Okay. So price has taken out external liquidity. Price has taken out external liquidity, and of course, I am interested in selling if price starts giving me, sell footprints, of which I can see something clear, right? So we can see after price took out liquidity, after price took out external liquidity, we can see price formations. Price attained this high right here. You can see this high, and I can also see this low, okay, that price might serve as break of structure if price can break it. But also more importantly, of course, I'm trying to trade this particular trade downward, but at the same time, I need to also check demand order flow that took it there, all right? So I'm trying to trade this guy down here. I'm trying to trade this guy down here, okay? But at the same time, let me look at this. I saw something very nice here. This is actually a range, movement just before price took out external liquidity. And I'm interested in that, all right? This is a range movement consolidation, and it's one of the most important, formations in the market because region of consolidation are basis. Region of consolidation on the lower time frame are basis on the higher time frame, and basis are, regions where institutions carry out their manipulation before movement. That is the true intention of, or it gives the true intention of what price wants to do or what the institution wants to do. So it's left for us to now follow the footprints and know what to do. But from this reaccumulation just before price cut external liquidity, I'm interested to know the next area of interest that I might want to, trade. So I can see this high, the price printed here. Price was forming higher highs and higher lows. We had another low here that price formed, which is our Asian low. And we had this new high here. And price did something that interested me a lot, right? We had price do something like this. We're coming up. We had a high, we had a low. Price created a new high, of which most people will just feel, oh, once price taps into this zone, we want to buy. But what happened? Price broke this guy. And a lot of people will be seeing this as, oh, break of structure, and they want to sell from this zone because, this external liquidity zone here is a potential supply. So some people might actually have sold here, but what happened? Price further broke it, came down a little, then we impulse to the upside. Okay, this is a very nice formation that I am so much in love with. Okay, once you see this formation when price is in an upward trend, you want to be sure of a particular area of interest. Okay, you have price from a high, we had a low, we had a new high, price broke structure back to the downside. This is just a grab of liquidity. Once price breaks the next high, all right, any retracement that price gives before impulse is going to be liquidity to a valid base below that area. The same wave price is coming down. Let's say we have something like this. We have price coming down, we have price create this, price creates this low, all right, creates this high, now break this low. Any retracement that happens here and price impulses, just know that it's going to be liquidity in the future for price come and grab to continue downward. Okay, so you can see we had a break to the downside, price came to grab liquidity, break structure to the downside again, engineer liquidity. Of course, when price is coming back, we just look for a very nice zone here that we can actually use to continue the movement, or we can actually use to maybe execute a trade. This is very, very, very nice. Please check this. This is for a trending market, the price when market is coming downward. Okay, price creates a low, takes out that low, which is break of structure to the downside. Price takes out the previous high, which some people might think, oh, is break of structure to the upside or reversal. Then price further comes to take out the new low. Okay, any retracement that price gives is going to be an inducement to be taken out later, and price will now move. Please take note of this move. I have used it times without number. In fact, it was this move that I saw for this buy that made me so much interested in a particular buy trade, right? And that is what I'm trying to explain to you. So please take note of this pattern. So for what I have here, of course, this retracement that came here is going to be an inducement for me. We had a high, a low, a new high, price came to grab liquidity, then further broke this high again. Any retracement here is actually inducement, of course. And on my 1 hour, I found a zone that I was very much interested in, which was here, right? Very much interested in that zone. And if you look at that zone, right, that zone actually, is below Asian low. And I said Asian low, mostly liquidity to me, except if they align with structure. Okay, so I'm interested in what in this candle here, which I'm going to give a color green. Let me give it a color green. Let me increase the, I think I should use a greener green. Let me use 3. Okay, so that is the price point there that I might be interested in buying significantly, even if price is trending downward. All right. Well, let's go back to what price was doing here. Okay, let me close this. All right, so I have price trade above this high. Then what happened? We came back to break this low. This is like intent to the downside. This is intent to the downside. Okay, so now let's see the kind of formation that price started for me here. So price took out this low, right? Took out this low. You know, price took out this low. Of course, we had a new low here. We had a new low here. Price took out this new low, okay, which validated here as a base for me to want to sell. Okay, this is a very good base because this base even engineers liquidity. All right, this base engineers liquidity. So I was interested that, oh, if price comes to this area here, I actually want to sell. Okay, this is the area. If price comes to this area, this other block up here, I want to sell. Let me make it red, so I'll know that that is for sell, and the green areas are for buy. So this is a very nice POI. Okay, we had price created a low, a high. Price created a new low, but before price created a new low, price created an inducement. Okay, so I'm interested in also selling above this inducement. All right, to drive price down. So let me just put XX here as an area where I actually need to grab, you know, before price continue going down. So this is a good area of interest for me. So this is a good area of interest. All right. So let's see what price did. Let me do ×3. Let's see what price did. So I was very much interested in selling here. Okay, and of course, my first target was going to be this low because price is already printing lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows. I was interested. But of course, this demand right here is a very good demand where I'm interested in actually buying once price gets there. And I had my limit set already because it could actually accommodate me. All right. And this was the last range structure before price took out external liquidity. So we can have a significant buy from here. All right. So let's see what price did. Let's see what price did. Okay. So price traded downward. Price traded downward. Price, in fact, the liquidity I was waiting for price to come and grab. Price used that, just this little high here to sell, of which, you know, sometimes you can plan, but price might still do its thing. You just have to be, you know, checking out new POI. So after price took out this low, I was now interested in maybe price coming here to sell. So this is another POI for me where I'm expecting price to actually sell. Okay, so I had a price point there. I had a price point here where I'm expecting price to sell. Okay, and this was also serving as my liquidity. All this was a game of patience. It was a game of serious patience, So that was liquidity right there. I was waiting for price to, you know, come and induce. Waiting patiently, you know, have to be very patient with the chart. All right, waiting patiently. Okay, so I had here as an area of interest to sell. I had here as an area of interest to sell. And of course, price was already approaching, you know, price already approaching my area of interest, of which here as well is actually not a bad area, you know, to want to buy. But then this is actually liquidity for me. Okay, so I told myself, well, like if price comes to this, if I catch any sell from here, either this area or this area, my target would be this low. And if I catch any sell from here, my target will be this high for sell, or this zone for sell, and also this zone up here for sell. So I was getting ready for everything, right? So this was a very nice area of interest for me. gave me just a little pips. I think it was about 11 pips stop loss. So I was like, if I can catch this sell, I mean this buy, I'm driving it here, and my final take profit was going to be here. So I termed this logical TP. This is logical TP. Logical area to take TP from that buy. Logical TP, except if price wants to keep buying. And I termed here my final TP. If price can buy from here, okay, I want to take out my profit here. Final TP. This is my final proposed TP. Final TP that I actually want to take all my profits. This is the final TP. And this right here is the logical TP. Okay. Sorry, this is how I light my charts, and I always want it to be very as simple as possible. So there is a particular group that I am in, a group of that contains a couple of friends. We just dropped GBPUSD charts. I dropped this particular chart there. If you see, look at the group that is showing on your screen right now. All right, look at the chart when I dropped it. Let me click on it. So you can see the charts right there. You can see every single labeling that I put there. You can see all the price points. I posted it right there, and we're expecting price to obey those levels. All right, and we had our zones that we are looking at, our sell zones, our buy zones. When price activates the sell zones, our TP are the buy zones, and when price activates the buy zones, our TP are the sell zones. And also looking at the general bias of the markets, we are generally trending downward. So any buys is just retracement. So I had all these things set, and let's see what price did eventually. Okay, price reacted from this first zone right here, and of course, I was still very much interested in this trade right here. So I was waiting for this sell or this buy, okay? So, and eventually, price decided to come, and price mitigated that area right here. So you can see when price mitigated that area, all right, price came to this zone and gave us, price all about engineering liquidity and wanting to take our liquidity. Price came here, triggered a certain buy, right? In fact, I took a buy from here, okay, but price didn't go as intended. Our price came back to take me out. So this was my last demand that I was willing to actually buy the trade. This was just 10 pips stop loss. And like I said, I bagged 117 pips. Yeah, you can see it's 117 pips. Yeah, 117 pips with just 11 pips stop loss, right? And this is about approximately 10 hour. Okay, so my intended TP or my logical TP, because this is the last supply in this supply order flow that I want to take profits. Okay, so this is my first take profit, and my final take profit is actually this zone right here, which is my final TP, because I am still trending downward. Remember, in the bigger picture, the 1 hour time, the what's it called, the daily time frame, I still want to trade downward. I still want to trade towards the premium. Okay, I still want to trade towards discounts. This area right here, I want to trade towards this area. Okay, so this buy is just a reactive buy because I saw a certain reaccumulation that broke or that took out external liquidity, and price came to react at a very valid POI, but I'm still interested in selling because we are still at premium, all right? Any buy here might not go too far, except if price is extremely very bullish and price will tell us if it's going. So, but they should be take profit, and if price now does extra by taking out maybe this high, we might not be interested in, new sell setups to continue the movement, all right? So let's go back to our 1 hour. And price activated from here. You can see that on the screen, like I posted it on the charts. I posted it in the group that I was when price activated, and this was very, very nice. Price activated during New York. During New York. This is 3 p.m. This is 3 p.m. This is New York. Price activated, and we started movement, and of course, price started moving. Price started moving. You can see when price reacted to first take profits. Okay, when price reacted to first take profits, and this is a very nice, the first take profit was around what's it called, 77 pips, which was 1:6, and major profit was taken, all right, or some positions were closed, And of course, you can see when I updated, you know, the group that the chart of where price is, and what happened, kept going. And there was FOMC on Friday, first Friday of the month of September. And even though price did a little manipulation, we still had price, you know, hit take profits. Price hit take profits. Okay, so it was FOMC. Even though price gave a very neat formation for sales, I actually didn't take the sales, but I was just satisfied with the trade of the buys. And what happened? Price activated and moved. In fact, I took another trade from this FOMC, which you can see my, you know, entry on the screen, right? For I said FOMC, sorry, for NFP rather, for NFP, all right? So the news release and what happened, price traded up to TP. You know, I've also told you time start number in my previous videos that fundamentals doesn't affect analysis. It only provides volatility, all right? It doesn't affect analysis. It only provides volatility. So this is how I took very good profit, 117 pips profits using an 11 pips zone, and I counter trend traded, okay? Just for price to continue moving to the downside. And of course, price, I didn't catch any of these sales, and price kept going downward, you know. So this is where price is at currently, and we're currently in the weekend. So when we resume, we'll probably look for ways to keep selling price until we get to, you know, good areas where we can now start looking out for buys, or maybe major buys to now come and take out this next external liquidity, or depending on what price gives us. But of course, you know, I'm an intraday trader, so I will always analyze the trades that I want to take on intraday basis. I really do not like swing like that, even though I can swing within my intraday setup, all right? Like this, I can call this a swing, okay? You know, holding trade for like 2-3 days until it gets to final TP. It's part of it, but it's still an intraday setup. So this is how I caught very nice setup, counter trend trading, okay? So don't be afraid to trade in the opposite direction of the trend, all right? Once you understand the movement of price from zone to zone, you know, understand the liquidity areas that price might be targeting, you shouldn't be scared to trade. In a downward trend, you can catch buys. In an upward trend, you can catch sells, okay? So it is a market. You buy and you sell, okay? So I want to believe that this video has done justice to certain kind of understanding that you need in the foreign exchange market to make right decisions, all right? Ensure to watch this video over and over again to gain more understanding, and also try to share the video, also engage, drop in the comment section things that you learned, and also drop your own 2 cents about whatever it is that you know that you want others to actually learn, okay? And I will also be committed to drop educational videos, you know, for you to actually learn, because for you to learn effectively, there are 2 passages, you know, to your brain. Number 1 is your ear, which is your audio, and number 2 is your eyes, which is your visuals. Now, when you combine these 2 learning formats, you understand better, okay? So what I'm doing to you now, I am actually teaching you. You are hearing my voice, which is audio, and you are seeing what I'm doing on the screen, which is your visual. So you are learning via audio visual. Do you get what I'm saying? So I believe that things got like more clearer, or things are getting more clearer to you as you watch the videos that I release. Thank you very much. I've come to the end of this video. Please and please, in the description of this video, you'll see my link, or the link to my Telegram channel. Ensure you join my Telegram channel to get more videos, more insight. There are videos that I record that I don't put on YouTube, and I put there. I drop trade setups. I sometimes drop trade signals. Just ensure that you are in my Telegram community to participate of the goodness that is happening there. Thank you very much. Do not forget to subscribe if you are a newcomer here, and turn on your notifications so that you can always get videos first time when I release them. Thank you. I love you. Happy trading. Bye-bye.